Great. So now on to our first speaker. Now, you're not going to get any news on doing business in India as current as you're going to get this morning, because this gentleman came from India, back from India last night. Irwin Raj is the president of Indigo Marketing Solutions Limited. He leads a team of experienced marketing and advertising professionals supporting businesses doing business internationally with a strong presence in India. He's also on the consultant roster for the Business Development Bank of Canada, assisting local businesses on their global strategies, again with a specialization on India. Irwin's presentation will help set the tone for today's session with an introduction to India, its economy, key sectors, focus areas of imports and exports, and business relationships with Canada. Please join me in welcoming Irwin Raj.
Before I begin my talk on Destination India Opportunities for Your Business, I'd like to draw a small parallel to a similar situation, but exactly in converse, and that would be Destination Canada Opportunities for my business. I came to Canada just 3.5 years ago, and to give you a simple example of how difficult it is at times for businessmen from the other side of the planet to adjust here, I would like to share a very amusing incident that I had with one of our early clients. I met this client. I was trying to convince him that he should use our services. The client listens to a 15-minute pitch from me and finally says, okay, I'm interested, let's meet at Tim's. And I just looked at this client in total shock, and I was wondering, did I miss something? Who is Tim's? Was he another client or another consultant? Soon after that, thankfully the client said, and we'll meet at Tim's at Steeles and Highway 10. So I rush back home, get into Google search, figure out where Tim's is at Steeles and Highway 10, and that was one of the first things that, one of my first very interesting experiences as far as this country was concerned. To start off with, this is a map of India. This shows you India with regard to its geography and its boundaries. It's the world's second largest country by population with 1.2 billion people. More interestingly, please note, it has a growing and a fast-growing middle class of more than 400 million people. To give you perspective, the entire population of Canada is 34 million people. Secondly, it's the world's 7th largest country by landmass. Canada is the world's 2nd largest country. Both countries are extremely rich in resources. It's the world's 3rd largest economy by purchasing power parity, which basically means if you were to equate all our countries on the same purchasing parameters, India is number 3. It follows the United States and China. In terms of nominal GDP, India is number 9, as was mentioned in Sheldon's introduction. Infrastructure. I have been asked this question about 10 or 12 years ago when I was in the United States on a holiday with my wife. And somebody actually asked me, how do you guys go home from the airport? And I said, I didn't quite get you. What do you mean by how do you go home? And they said, no, like, do they have elephants there? So I said, yes, we do have elephants there, but they don't have elephants with meters yet. So, we still have cars and so on. So this kind of shows you the infrastructure as far as airports are concerned. We have a couple of 100 airports spread right across the country. And as you can see, the entire country is very well networked. We have a national carrier by the name of Air India, and we have a whole slew of private carriers as well. Airports International, again, we are very, very well connected. In fact, Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal are connected with daily flights through Europe, through the Middle East. And we also have a couple of non-stop flights as well, which connect us straight from Toronto to New Delhi. Therefore, you have at least 3 or 4 flights going out of each city every day to a hub in Europe, and from there you connect to Toronto. The Indian railway network is the largest railway network in Asia and the 4th largest railway network in the world. This again shows you how well connected the country is. The Indian Railways are also the sixth largest employer in the world with more than 1.4 million employees. Would someone like to tell me, there are two companies which are larger employers in the Indian Railways, two companies. Would anyone like to have a guess as to which ones they may be? Two private companies.
Walmart.
Sorry?
Walmart.
Walmart. That's absolutely right. Walmart is one of them with about 2.4 million employees, and the other one is McDonald's. They are also one of the largest employers in the world. But a very interesting statistic, ladies and gentlemen, is the second last one of the Indian Railways transport 20 million passengers every day, which means every 2 days it transports more than the population of Canada. Every 2 days. That kind of shows you how the infrastructure is, and it transports over 2 million tons of goods every day. The Indian economy during the time of independence was originally an agrarian or agricultural economy. However, as the years have gone by, it has become more and more sophisticated, and today services account for 55% of the Indian economy, followed by industries at 28% and agriculture at 17%. We have a sophisticated regional and national stock exchange, very similar to what we have here in Toronto. In fact, all your trades again are real time. You buy a stock, you get an automatic message on your mobile phone stating that so-and-so transaction has taken place. You draw money from your bank, you get an SMS on your mobile phone, you get an email immediately telling you that so much has been debited. You buy something on your credit card, you instantly get message, so therefore if you've lost your credit card, you will know. You cannot really avoid the fact that information is really available there on your fingertips. Canada-India trade. Canada and India have shared a very, very warm and strong relationship from time immemorial. And over the last 6 years, there has been a very sharp increase in activity between Canada and India. The Prime Minister Harper visited India in 2009. This was followed by a visit by Prime Minister Manmohan Singh to Canada in 2010. Canada had just 3 trade offices as of 2005 in India. And this has shot up sharply from 3 to 9 in the span of the last few years. Therefore, you can see Canada certainly takes India very seriously as far as this partnership is concerned. India, again, has about 1 million of her people in Canada now. Therefore, opportunities about that aspect as well. Indian foreign direct investment in Canada as of 2010 was 6.6 billion. Canada, on the other hand, is lagging here. We've only invested about $600 million till now in the Indian economy. So opportunities certainly are available. To conclude, I'd just like to say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The fact that all of you are here today is step number 1. Thank you.